Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel here. We got a ton of stuff done in these last episodes. The deck got put in on the last one, as you saw, and while we were doing that, the electricians, they're here. They got all their work done. The inspector came. He said that we're all good to cover everything up, so that's a good part there. So there's just a few more things before we can start putting on the insulation and drywall. And that's going to be to put in some more ducting. So like you see behind me here, we've been working this morning and putting this duct in here. This is for the HRV system, which is the heat recovery ventilation, which is downstairs. It's kind of boring to put those in, so I didn't really show those. But we'll go after this now and go downstairs and start putting in our coolant lines for the mini split system. So looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and get to work there. And just real quick here so I can show you what we've been doing. So these are these 5-inch ducts here. They don't need to be insulated with this setup we're doing, but I thought it'd be nice just to put that in there. But anyways, so there's a vent here, goes outside. That's going to take the stale air from the house and put it outside. And then this vent up here, that's going to take the fresh air from up there, put it through a heat exchanger and air filter, and then put that into these smaller 4-inch pipes here. Down here we have some T's. So there's one going here into the bedroom underneath there. So that's going to put the fresh air into the bedroom. And we got one here. This is going to take the stale air out. This one here goes into the bathroom I'm standing in now. And then the one goes here underneath. And that goes to the first floor bathroom. And it takes the stale air out of there. And then, yep, so like I said there, we got the T. This is the fresh air from outside. That's coming up, going through our ceiling there. And let's see where the camera is here, where I am. Going around through our closet here. And then from out here into the middle of the bedroom there. And putting nice filtered fresh air into the middle of the bedroom. So that's kind of how that system is set up there. I guess once we are connecting that later on when the house is more finished, and I'll show you a little bit more of that. So this is down here on the first floor. This is where all these pipes all come together. And we're going to put our HRV in this closet here. So we got the 2 big pipes coming in and out, and the 2 smaller pipes going to the bedrooms and bathrooms. And like I showed you before, so this one is the stale air that's going to come into the bathroom here and connect into there. And I have a little grill on that one, and that's just for something so it'll always be running real slowly, so it'll constantly be exchanging the air in the house. I think this one's set up to do about 4 times per day, so it'll take out 4 volumes of this house and air per day. So that's going to be real nice to keep this place nice and fresh and clean filtered air in here. Yeah, this is our kind of mess here of the pipes. That is the HRV system back there. Some more fittings. This is the Mr. Cool refrigerant. This is the new, what is this one? The 6th gen mini split there. That one's going to be one of the ones going on the wall. And yeah, so pretty much what we have to do is on the outside here, outside the wall there, is where the outdoor unit is going to go. And we're going to climb underneath, do some, make some holes, kind of coming around here, bring a hose up, and just get things kind of set up there. Just so we'll have that for when the drywall is put on. We can get easily connected to this. The way that people usually put these on is afterwards, once the house is already done, and just drilling holes through the outside of the wall, which is easy. But I like doing it this way, putting all the pipes and stuff into the walls. Still more work, but it's nice and clean. And yeah, I just like the way it comes out a little bit better. But like I said, I think the day is getting shorter now, so time to go outside and start drilling some holes. Alright, so it is the next morning here. We decided to come out here since it's going to be a nice warm day today. We put this little form here and did it out this thin wood because I kind of want the wood grain texture on the inside to be showing through to the outside of the concrete. And I got this all leveled up, so that's going to be a 7-inch step, and that's going to be a 7-inch step down to there. So it's going to be just 2 even steps, and I got this all set up for the concrete. But to make sure it's going to be extra strong, getting in this rebar here, and we're going to have to cut that to size. So that's going to give me a chance to come show you guys a new tool that NEWTRY sent to me. It's this cordless rebar cutter. This thing's basically just a giant saw blade on a grinder. So yeah, it's looks pretty simple here. Just plugs in, and then it has a little battery indicator on there. So we've got 3 bars. That should be enough to cut some rebar. So yeah, I think it has a metal cutting blade on it. This should be fun. It's a lot easier than the manual rebar cutters or using the grinder. I don't like to use the grinder too much because it has sparks, and I want to burn the forest down. So we'll go ahead, give this one a try, and see how it does. Let's give this guy a try here. Safety glasses on.
Safety glasses on.
Gotta measure it out. Let's cut. Wow, that is actually very fast.
That is very fast. Smooth too.
Nice.
It's very smooth.
Let's do that again.
That was really nice.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right. Okay. Hold it down. And that's really that is nice. I like that better than the grinder.
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, this thing was definitely fast to use. That I'm going to be using this on all my rebar because that is super quick. Has no sparks. That's nice. I think this is just a regular metal cutting blade, so I think you can buy those off the internet pretty easily. It's a little heavy, but for as short of a time as you're holding it to cut, it's not too bad. The only thing on this, like, I wish it had a safety on, like a safety switch. So this is a lock to keep it on, but you can just squeeze the trigger and it turns on. You don't have to have any kind of second button switch. So that would be nice if it did have a safety. But besides that, like, I don't know, it seems pretty easy to use. Let's take off the battery. So battery comes out, and this is just a simple little charger that plugs into there, and that's how you charge that one. But yeah, super cool tool there. I'll kind of show you. It comes in the box there. I think you can get this one off Amazon. Wherever you can get it from, I'll definitely leave a link in the description. This is a really nice tool. Really happy with that one. It's kind of scary, just a big old saw blade on a grinder, but it's fun. But anyways, back to the work. We got our rebar cut out. That took about a minute, and just place it in here. This is way more rebar than we need, but this is extra stuff, and I just want to get it kind of used up. Have a few extra bags of concrete, so I built this big enough that we'll be able to use all the concrete, and just tie this together, put some little stones under there to lift it up, and now we're gonna get the mixer ready and pour some concrete today.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Almost got it.
Almost. We almost had the trick. Cut it. Wrap it around. There we go. That's how we get involved with the paper now. Alright, there we go. I got it flipped over. There it is.
Alright, we'll try.
Alright, one more. Let's try it again. That was a bad one.
Let's try that one more time.
One more time. That was a bad one. Yeah, I'll wait. Throw it in there and then I'll throw more water.
Throw the bag in, and then we'll
Get it turned.
start mixing.
My bad, Austin. No worries. I've never been on this crew before. We just put the bag in too.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Alright, watch it again. Bring it forward, hold.
Right back up just a little bit.
Back it up just a
Just gonna go on, rest on the wood there. Yeah, that should be good right there.
Keep it coming.
And back it up a little bit.
Back it up.
There you go.
See? Okay, I'm gonna pour it again just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a little time now. Got that concrete set in there. Did a little screed board across the top. Rounded over the edges. Did a nice little broom finish on it. Since you'll be stepping on this one, I want some good traction on there. So yeah, this one's done. We'll probably take the forms off tomorrow. Maybe build a little step on there. But since that's done, we've been going along and getting some other little things done on the outside of the house. Because when these windows come, then we'll be able to go ahead and put on like the windows, siding, trim, all that stuff, and just get everything done so we can move to the inside. So these guys, they're finishing up that little bump out wall there. I don't know, just for looks, whatever it is. And then I've been going along the bottom with a stucco mix and just mixing up a nice little bit of stucco just to cover up this fox block there, keep it out of the sun. There's some other like stick-on things you can put on there, but they're kind of ugly, so we just put some metal lath on there and then stuck on top of it, and we'll see. Maybe I'll put one more coat on there, but that might be fine. But while that is done there, I'll probably move ahead and start on the stone veneer for the garage there, because these are just two little small parts there. That should be pretty quick. And once these guys get done with this part there, then there's a little bit more inside things to do. But I guess when we get in there and I get started with the stone, then I'll get the camera back on and show you what we're up to. That is the next day here on the job site. Made some real good progress on the stone. We're up to probably about 5.5 feet here. So really like how it comes out. Definitely like working with the stone. Some of the stone has little bows in it or things like that, but you just kind of gotta do like one up and the next one down, kind of like that, and then just get the level on there and get these straightened up. And some of them, if it's a little out, then I'll get these little wood pieces, stick them up there, and just raise that block up just a little bit where I need it. And yeah, this thing's going up nice and straight, looks good. I'll try to back up a little bit. I have the scaffold set up here, since I'm going to be going ahead and moving this up higher. This is the stone that we're going to be using. This is glacier white stacked stone. The stone veneer. It's just white concrete they put in these molds here. Yeah, really nice stuff there. Let me go over and show you that concrete step that we poured yesterday. We're getting this wood moved out of the way because we should have another delivery coming today, hopefully. So we want to put that here in the driveway. And pad here, nice and dry. Everything's looking real good there. We're going to take these forms off. So I just grounded over the edges, did a little broom finish on this, and it's looking nice. So that is done there. And the other guys, they went ahead yesterday and worked on this little accent bump out here. So that has all the little trim work on it. That is done, ready for paint. So that's looking good there. Yeah, so this week has just been lots and lots of little projects to get done. trying to get stuff done inside so we can get ready for the installation of drywall. Trying to get stuff done outside so we can get ready for windows, doors, siding, and paint. So yeah, it's just been a lot of in and out doing things like that. But anyways, where I sell cool, I'm gonna go ahead, get back on that wall there, wait for our delivery, and yeah, just go from there. So see you guys in just a second. Yeah, back to the front of the house. Now that concrete is dry, got the forms off there. Went ahead and built this nice little step here just to get up into the house there. And same thing around everywhere else. We did the little picture frame around that. Real happy with that one. Let's have an actual step there. Feels good stepping up there. Anyways, coming into the house here, kind of give you a little update on what we're doing. So I guess really this video is just not a lot of work. It's just kind of all the little details that we've been doing on the house. They're not very fun, but it's just what has to be done. That's just part of the house build. But anyways, what we did here, now the guy, he went ahead and put these blocks on in the wall here. So that way when we're putting our cabinets onto the wall, we're not kind of looking for studs there. Just doesn't matter where we drill, we're going to find nice wood there, solid support. And I like that for the uppers. These uppers are going to be 42-inch uppers. These cabinets here, so we'll be able to screw them into the bottom real nice. And then they'll go into that top plate there. That's going to be some super strong cabinets. We're going to have a nice corner cabinet there, sink in the middle, another cabinet up there. And this one, going to get some bigger cabinets, so it's going to go all the way almost to the door frame. So there's going to be just tons of room in here in the kitchen. And then in the middle, these two little dots there, that's for the pendant lights, but there'll be a nice 36 by 48 island there. And blocking there, like I said. And then refrigerator will go where the ladder is. And then blocking for the cabinets to go up above. And then just two cabinets on the side of the fridge. And from there, moving back around to the other part. I don't know when I left off on this part, but we're putting these hoses in. The pipes for these mini splits right here. These ones aren't too bad. Right outside this wall here is where the mini split, like the outdoor unit is. And drilled holes underneath. And then we're just popping up here through the floor. Putting these little like 3-inch holes in there. And hose goes up there, no problem. Put the drain line in here too. We're going to put the power line in there. Just so that's not too hard. And then going to the top, this is where we're going to have the mini split up here. So we have the hoses a little extra long there. But we'll pull them down and cut out holes for the when the drywall is done. Just so we get up there, put the mini split in, get it connected, and then we can pull these hoses, what's ever left, carefully down into the crawl space, and everything will be hidden in the wall there. That's going to look really nice. We didn't get all 3 finished because we decided to move the mini split out here from one wall to another. So it's going to go out, mini split's going to be on that wall there. So I had to order a longer hose. And coming upstairs for the bedroom, we got this one all hooked up. All the hoses and stuff. It's kind of the same thing here. Put the hoses here. It's going down in past the little like utility room, into the wall here, and into the crawl space and outside. This one we have the power cord wrapped up in there, and going to the top up there, and all the way over. And this is going into above that closet there. And this was going to be easy. When we get that mini split connected there, all I have to do is just push the pipe back there and nothing to it. And then for the drain line here, make sure it's at a nice angle. Run it down through the wall here and just run it outside here. I think that'll probably be its permanent spot. So it'll kind of just run out there onto the roof somewhere. That should work for that spot. And coming over here, did just a little bit more work on this roof here. Had to order a little bit more of this rubber roofing here. And then got some of it glued down, but it's just sitting there because it wasn't quite warm enough today to get this stuck down. So that's why we just kind of left it there. And come back next week when it's a little bit warmer and the sun is out. But yeah, that's kind of just the update for what we've been doing this week. All our hoses here, like I showed you before. Yeah, I didn't show a lot of that work because it's just lots of little things, kind of boring things to look at. So let's go outside for a second and show you the progress there. Yeah, to the outside. Been real busy here putting the stone veneer on. So let's see if I can back up a little bit more. Yeah, so it's done on one side of the garage. That took probably about 5 hours to put that in. And this side, it's about halfway up there. Have another couple hours to finish that one. But yeah, the stone is coming along nice. Happy with how that looked. I didn't do any video of this one here, just because the last two videos I've done on stone veneer, nobody watched it. So it must not be that interesting. So I didn't do any video on that one. Yeah, that's just kind of the update on what's happening on the house here. Lots of little details. We've been doing the caulking on the outside there, getting all ready. And next week we'll be coming with that lift again, so we can do our siding, put the windows high up there, probably do a little painting in there. And yeah, we'll probably do the doors and windows and get this place closed up. Alright guys, well, it's the end of the week here, end of the video. Got a lot of stuff done here. Hope you kind of like seeing the all the progress and updates that we've done on the house here. It's been a lot of work. But yeah, we're just getting closer and closer to getting the house ready. Next we'll be putting doors, windows in, siding, and then we can also be doing the insulation on the inside once these doors and windows are in. And then move on to getting drywall done. And then yeah, it'll be painting, probably flooring, cabinets, inside doors, little things like that. So still have a couple months to go until this house is done. We're just working away, just one little detail at a time. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments and support. And I will see you right back here next weekend on the job site. Thanks everyone.